Hello everyone and welcome back to another Nerd Adventure YouTube video. So today is episode number 61 of the Betrayal. Now then, it's been a little while since we last had a cup final on the series. I will check the exact number of episodes it's been in just a second, but our last final our last final was when we won the FA Cup, which was in 2024, 2025. I'm not counting the Community Shield as a final. Yeah. So now, about 3 years on from that, 20 episodes-ish, I believe it was episode 41 that the FA Cup final that we won took place, but I will check, like I said. Oh, episode 40. What's one episode? Yeah. So, 21 episodes from that, we are in our our third cup final of the series, in the Carabao Cup Final against Chelsea. So, before we get into that, last time out, we played 2 games, first of which saw us reach the Carabao Cup semi-final, as we put in a superb performance to win 2-0 away to Arsenal to overturn our first leg defeat. And we even had Paulo Pinto sent off late in the day, which shows just how good we were. And then we came from behind to win 3-1 over Wolves. Even Joshua Zirkzee amongst the goals. And yeah, we brought Unova back from his loan at Ajax. Since then, we've played 2 games, first of which did not go too great, as we lost 2-0 away to Everton, but the second of which, against our Carabao Cup final opponents, Chelsea, away from home, we drew 1-1, Unova getting the goal. It was a brilliant solo goal, too. I would show you it, but I'm conscious of time, so we won't. As you can see, we are in 6th for now, but that will no doubt change because everyone else is playing their league games today whilst we're just in this cup final thingy-majig. Yeah, Richard is back from his injury, but I'm not sure with his condition if he should be straight back into the team. I guess I could chuck him on the bench, but yeah, so fitness people reckon 45 minutes, and I do think I agree with that, but I probably won't give him that much. Liverpool 4-0 winners over United. Don't know why the game's lagging a bit, but it is. Just close stuff down, see if that helps. So this is the team that I will go with. I've made a slight tactical adjustment that we now run at the defence, because that really benefits Univar. Yeah, don't think there's any surprises for the team selection. Richard on the bench instead of Xerxes. And here we go. The teams are warming up. So, as I said, we did just draw against Chelsea a few days ago, so yeah, of course, Chelsea are the team that we famously have a curse against, but yeah, because it's strange how the Chelsea curse came to exist, because Chelsea were the first big team that I could actually compete with, because you might remember we drew against them and lost by only 1 goal to them in the first season. Yeah, Gomez steals it back in. Thinking we should be playing on extended highlights. It's a cup final. It's also a close game so far. Yeah, the thing is, in the first season, like I said, Chelsea were really the only big team that I was finding myself able to compete against. Of course, in the second season, things started to change because I beat quite a few big teams at home. I'm just going to tell all of them that I have faith in them as we go into the second half. Caravan, Bellingham, Tomori, Bellingham, James, Zagadou intercepts. Love. Yeah, Bagnalov is also back now. I assume you worked that one out. We'll tell them to get creative. It's fairly late in the day. I think it's time we bring Richard on. Yeah. 3 Brazilian players on the pitch now. Bagnalov is Brazilian, right? Yes. Oh, Theo Hernandez has taken a knock. Eek. Low. Bosca. Fabio Silva. Bosca. Berg. Is it Berg or Burge? I never know. Tamori into Bellingham. Theo Hernandez wins it back. Richard comes and clears up the pieces. Apparently that went over the line. Gomez with the ball in, Parafan heads it on. Thankfully Bellingham. He should have scored that, but he didn't. It's getting nervy now towards the end. Sergio Gomez in the corner. Tamori heads it in. We lost it right at the end. It's not even been that good a game. Fikayo Tamori heads Chelsea into the lead. And now we're left trying to get back into the game. With little time outside. Mazza, Zagadou, Torresy, Richard. He's taking a little run at the defence. Alenia out wide to Nelson. Vinag clears it away. Pinto does retrieve it. Hugo long to Nelson. Is Pinto. gives it away to Fabio Silva. Tamori, Bosca, out to Vinagre, who was not being marked at all. Vinagre, Pinto wins it back. Nelson, now we go. Now we go. Brilliant run at defence. It's all the way. Love, Richard. Is there one last chance in this for us? Gomez hits the corner. Fabio Silva heads it in. It's 2-0. Just want to be in the end. Low, short for James. Bosca plays it long to Vinagre. Final whistle goes. Fair play to Chelsea. They do deserve it. They were the better team. And I guess it just wasn't our year. Hopefully we can be back here next year. And do better. But at least Richard made his return today. Hopefully he'll be back in the first team soon enough. We got to the final, which well, Sheffield United have still not won this competition. This journalist is a complete, just annoying person. That was our first ever Carabao Cup Final. Yes, and that also includes all the other names that it's had before then. Carling Cup, Coca-Cola Cup, whatever other names it's had. Sheffield United have never been in a final of that competition until today. So, to say we've played one final and lost it does not mean we are never going to win it. This journalist is just a complete and utter annoying person. I mean, of course, the thing that you'll find is you'll remember with the FA Cup quite a while back now. We got to 4 consecutive semi-finals and 2 consecutive finals. Yeah, losing at that stage 1 year makes you more determined, and it makes you more determined to win it at that stage next year, and it also makes your team more determined to win it at that stage next year, which is why you saw over 3 seasons in the FA Cup the natural improvement. We got to the first semi-final, we lost 3-1 to Brighton. We got to the semi-final next year, and we won 2-1. Wait, did I say 4 consecutive FA Cup semi-finals? I meant 3. So we won against West Ham in the semi-final the year after that. In the final, we lost 1-0 to Man City. But then next year came around, we were in the semi-final against Chelsea. We won on penalties. We got to the final, and we beat Man United 3-0. Also talking of Man United, we're away to them next. I think it's worth noting, we've won this fixture quite a bit in recent times. Yeah. So, wait, yeah, these are the recent times. So we haven't won it in a while, aside from the Carabao Cup game. But of course we won 2-0 away there a couple of seasons back. And we won 1-0 away there the season before. So Man United are beatable opposition, and we do really need the win to keep pace with the teams above us and get those teams below us off our tails. Onto that game away to United. Okay, here we are on game day. I have talked about how we have won at Old Trafford in seasons before. We have also lost 6-0 more recently than those wins, so we shouldn't be assuming anything. Everton beat Arsenal, which really makes this situation here difficult. But if we can pull off a shock result, things will be alright. I'm going to start Richard. I'll probably take him off at some point, but we'll deal with that as and when we need to. Doesn't make sense to have Xerxes and Nunavar on the bench together, so I'll put Murphy on instead. Maybe he can come on for Nelson. Okay. I need to change back to key highlights. Praying that this isn't actually a goal, because things will be incredibly problematic if that is the case. Thankfully it isn't. Zagadou, free kick. Theo Hernandez, Alanya, out to Nelson. He gets the cross in, Koeman sets it down, Alanya, Barbosa, right place, right time to clear it. João Felix is bombing up the defence now. Ambitious effort from him. Ousmane Dembele is down, but not injured apparently. Cucurella. Bastoni is under pressure. Nordhea is under pressure. He gave it away to Koeman, but Miles managed to steal it back. João Felix running up the defence, but shooting wide. The lively start from United to our frustration. Uar with the ball in. Grunberg's header is off the post, but Bastoni puts in the rebound. I've noticed in recent seasons the frustrating thing for us playing good teams is, like the Big Six, is that they see us as one of them, that we are almost part of a Big Seven or Big Eight with them, which means that they really try hard when they play us. So it's harder for us to beat them than, say, it was in Season 2 when we were just sort of mid-table team. Because we're not a misjudged quantity. So we almost have to outplay them to beat them, which is obviously hard when their players are better than yours. You are with the cross, Pinto headed away, Grunberg Felix puts it in. It's 2-0. I guess that'll bring Uno on now. We haven't had a shot on target, which is quite frustrating. Reece Nelson appears to have an injury, so Evans Owen Murphy. Now it really is the time for him to make a difference. You know, it would be nice for us to have a shot on target or something, just give me a little bit of belief that we can get back into this game. And there's a Zagadou, Theo Hernandez, Zagadou, Unival coming forward. He plays it into Murphy, who keeps it in, gets the cross in. Univar! How can you not be scoring that? Quenza, sorry, Gravenberg, Quenza, Gravenberg, Ali, Gravenberg, gets it onto his right foot, but puts it over. And bring Christensen on a minute. It's a free kick. Foden standing over it, delivers the ball in. Hugo has got to be scoring that. It's just another frustrating result. We don't stand a chance against the big teams. But on that frustrating note, we will leave this episode there. We will be back, I think, for a triple header. Do Arsenal at home, Watford away, and Brighton at home, because that's 3 very tough games all in the space of 2 weeks. And of course the episode after that will be Liverpool away and Tottenham at home. So we'll have this sort of interesting thing. Yeah, we're going to have this sort of weird problem that unless I somehow have time to do 4 episodes this weekend, we're going to have the thing where we have the season finishing at the start of next week's episodes, and then the final season beginning 2 days later on Friday. But I think that's just how we have to do things, because I don't think we can skip through all these games just to go to final day. But yeah, that is where we will leave this episode. So frustrating, but as I said, it is what it is, and there's just more work that we have to do. And we have 10 games to go. It's a gap of 17 points between us and the top 4, so our chances of getting into the Champions League very slim, but we will keep trying and trying and trying. Um, but that is where we will leave today's episode. Um, as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.